What's good? What's good? This your boy DJ Curry back with another video, man. Rapper Cashout has been convicted of pimping and other heinous crimes. I ain't even gonna waste your time, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, during the course of this trial, the court heard and viewed evidence demonstrating the very worst of human behavior toward other human beings.
Goodness.
The jury verdict in this case reflects that the state met its burden in proving beyond a reasonable doubt that the diabolical conduct of the defendants occurred. The sentencing to be meted out by this court will be responsive to that. Mr. John Michael Hakeem Gibson, would you please stand? Okay.
Woo.
On count one, violation of the Georgia RICO Act, 20 years to serve in confinement to run consecutive with count 10.
20 years.
On count 10, rape.
Oh.
Life in confinement. Count 12, aggravated sodomy. Life in confinement to run concurrent
Wow.
with count 10.
Wow.
Count 22, trafficking a person for sexual servitude. 20 years to serve in confinement to run consecutive with count 1. Count 23, trafficking a person for sexual servitude. 20 years to serve in confinement to run consecutive with count 22.
Goodness.
Count 24 on the lesser included offense of battery. 12 months to serve in confinement to run concurrent with count 10. Count 25, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. 5 years to serve in confinement to run consecutive with count 23. Count 26, pimping. 12 months to serve in confinement to run concurrent with count 10.
Jesus.
Count 27, pandering. 12 months to serve in confinement to run concurrent with count 10. Count 28, keeping a place of prostitution. 12 months to serve in confinement to run concurrent with count 10. Count 29, willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer. 12 months to serve in confinement to run concurrent with count 10. Count 30, simple battery, merges into count 24, battery. Count 45, possession of prohibited items by an inmate. 5 years to serve in confinement to run consecutive with count 25. Conditions of this sentence: no contact with any of the victims named in the indictment, to include Diamond Urban or their families.
Crazy, man. But this goes to show. This goes to show.
You are to register
As
a sex offender.
Ooh. Ooh.
You are to stay away from 737 Alfred Road in Atlanta. You are to stay away from the Mezzo condominium, 2171 Peachtree. You are to stay away from the St. George's Commons address, and you are to stay away from the Fulton Industrial Boulevard corridor. All right, you may be seated. All right, Ms. Smith, And counsel, please stand.
I would say this, man. At the end of the day, man, y'all rappers, man, y'all choose these crazy situations to get in, man. And it don't even really have to be like that, you know. One thing is, man, y'all trying to live this rapper lifestyle, try to be a pimp, try to be a player, trying to be a gangster, man. All that stuff have consequences, man. As you get older, you notice like, man, I was dumb. I shouldn't have did that. Some people don't have a second chance, man. And the fact that his mom was involved in these activities just shows you the type of upbringing this guy was at. You know what I'm saying? This guy had. And, you know, Cashout I think he was a one-hit wonder. But this just goes to show you, man, you know, the apple don't fall that far from the tree. And sometimes if it's a rotten apple, it's going to spoil the whole goddamn on batch. So I just think you have to be careful, man. And once you're in position to not be in a certain lifestyle, man, get up out of it. It ain't nothing there or left. It's a reason why certain people are in certain lifestyles, because they may not have a choice. You know, if you have a choice and means to get up out of it, man, get up out of it. I don't see what the problem is with a lot of these cats who find success. You just have to use that smartness and business mind that you have, pimping and doing other stuff into building a real business. But in his case, looked like he was doing some heinous things. He was accused of a lot of stuff, and we just don't know. We just don't know everything. I will dig deeper into the case when I have a chance. But at the end of the day, you know, it's a lot to uncover. It's a lot to really, you know, I don't know. I'm very disappointed. Um, Considering, you know, a lot of these rappers have opportunities, man. Y'all have opportunities beyond the average person. Right now, podcasts are booming. You could do a podcast. You could do something else other than this BS right here. You know what I'm saying? And I just think you got to think better, man. You got to think better, man. It ain't gonna lead you to one place. You know what I'm saying? Dead or jail. You know, that's actually two places, but you know what I mean. Um, but at the end of the day, I just think these judges are gonna be on top of y'all heads, man. Gonna be on top of y'all rappers' heads, and it's not gonna be pretty at all. You know what I'm saying? So let me see if I got something on academics page. We're gonna see. I'm gonna read this real quick. It says rapper Cashout has been sentenced to life in prison after being convicted of grape in a RICO case. His attorney asked for a 30-year sentence, saying the state recommended 25 years before the trial, which he hadn't accepted because he wanted his day in court. So, crazy situation, man. Y'all rappers, stop this craziness, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. More content is always on the way. Peace.